These cuts are sick. Whoever put this together is great. What's going on, movers and groovers? Welcome to Emeroy TV, the place to move, groove, and grow. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. If it's your third, fourth, fifth, millionth time on this channel, welcome back. I appreciate you watching all the videos, especially if you're watching the premieres or on the live streams. Shouts out to the stream squad, the patrons, especially those of you who are on the higher tier. I keep forgetting to put your name in the credits, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna remember it for this one. And if again, for you first timers, if you don't know who I am and I'm not Instagram famous or TikTok famous, I've been dancing for over 20 years, teaching, choreographing, directing for over 15. Helped co-found a competitive dance company called Family Business back in 2004. Toured with a professional hip-hop theater company called Antics. Worked with organizations such as Culture Shock, Mixed Elements, Moving On Productions, and I currently direct a hip-hop entertainment company called Temper Tantrum. Check out their channel because they also do reaction videos as well, and obviously other dance content that I would love for you guys to check out. And anyways, going on to the whole phases, part one is just me reacting to the video as it goes. Very much like a sports commentator. I'm just trying to keep up with the action, just watching it as it is. And that's why I kind of like talk over it. And also that's the whole me talking over it is part of the whole transformative content for fair use, which is why I talk over it. And I know some of you guys just like seeing the reactions as they go. Part two is where I get to put my choreographer director hat and I kind of like where I get to analyze and see every bit of the choreography. Albeit I don't know the vision or the intention of what they're trying to do, because, you know, I'm not the choreographer, I'm not the label, I'm not the artist, but I do get to appreciate the artistry in their dance, the things they may have called out that they improved on for the next rehearsal, and yeah, which is next to the next part. And then the third part is the performance video where I get to see the whole, like, a version of the vision come to life, wardrobe, lights, on stage, with an audience. I think that's where, you know, many artists truly come to life, because they are getting the energy from the fans and they're reciprocating it. There's nothing quite like it. And you know, it's 2021 now, still locked down here in LA, but I'm looking forward to being able to be on stage, because seeing these guys perform is just freaking inspiring. So with that, let's head on to part one. Oh, okay, I kind of remember this now. Nice. Footwork. Nice. Dang. A lot of change-ups happening. That's good. Nice. Great change-up on that. Go into a more... Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. The textures feel so good, man. Okay, let's go. Looking forward to the camera placement on that. Dang, you're really trying to write the lyrics on that. Interesting information. Oh yeah, Kai's. Yeah, I forgot Kai was in this. Such distinct texture changes. Boom, boom, boom. Changing up right there. Going from so super hard and almost staccato to very groovy and chill. Oof. Fun little animation right there.
Hey. Yeah, that footwork on that part. Ooh. They went from like small intricate movements to very big movements into this body roll right here. Going more into the going back to the intricate. Then really trying to ride those beats into that chest roll right there. Yeah, that was great. I'm now remembering the first EXO video I watched was like the Eve. They're fun to watch, man. So let's go right into the dance sheet. For those of you guys watching on YouTube, this might be your first time watching me. Everything on here is essentially stuff that I would be critiqued on a competition routine. And these are just categories that I'm just using for reference to kind of like help me hit certain points that I notice. Sometimes they hit them all, sometimes they don't. This is not a competition routine. I know that I'm just using this as, like I said, a reference. Let's actually go to the thing I've noticed the most, the complexity of the choreography and the difficulty. So complexity, just to make a distinction between complexity and difficulty, is in terms of how they move in general. It can be big movements and still hard because the music's fast, but complexity meaning like the small intricate movements, like hit, I'm just trying to stay in frame, hit, finger, hit, smooth, and then go again, switching it up, the constant change of the textures. So definitely difficult and complex. Some people, can do, like I said, very big movements, like for example, like a very, very beginner movement like this can be hard for new dancers or for little kids, like the rainbow hands, because they might not have developed their rhythm yet or they're not used to being on beat yet. That can be difficult, but it's not complex. Pretty clean, great execution. They have really good execution of the textures where they're going like very intricate of like, no textures in regards to like hit and hit and hit and hit and smooth, and then back into hitting. Okay, the different styles, I'm gonna define it as the different, I'd say intricacies here, because in most context, styles in terms of competition sense would be like hip hop choreography or commercial choreography, breaking or locking. Those are different dance styles. But for this, I'm gonna go with the different types of intricacies, going from like very intricate, small movement into very big, explosive movement. So those are the two distinct ones I found. Dynamics didn't really notice much. Probably because I didn't really notice it much. Didn't really notice much of the floor and the transitions. I think it was probably primarily dominated by how much I was enjoying their choreography. So let's switch on over to the analysis. Yo, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're liking videos here and want to get early access to it or even get exclusive access to content I react to like Road to Kingdom and other content that probably gets blocked on YouTube, make sure to check out my Patreon. If you've got an artist, song, or any particular request you want me to react to, I have a special tier for that too. Missed out on my stream? It'll be up there as well. So if you want early and exclusive content around this channel or opportunity for requests, make sure to check out the Patreon. See you guys there. Yeah, fun dynamic right there. It's no big deal, but he's just far. That's it. He's just a little farther. Just noticing. But that's like small compared to everything else. Look at that fucking footwork, dude. Nice little pickup too. Is that a jump onto heel, step, heel, step. Oh, super simple footwork. It just really looks cool when you're like breaking it down. And the kind of like really isolating it so that the upper body isn't moving too much. Nice little pickup. Nice little ride on that beat for using that rondejam. Going to like these really big movements right here. That was, I love how they wrote that, like dun dun, like you hear it on this. I don't know what they're saying, so but it's like a dun 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 right here. Dun dun dun. I wonder if he's not fully extending his arm because he might hit him. I'm just curious. Again, there's a lot of context, I don't know. Boom, but... Or there could be a purpose with the camera. Nice little change up here as well. As you saw earlier, they're doing very big movements. Now they're going to more subtle... so here, the quick, kind of like small moments of hit, extend, hit, go. Woo! That's such a fun part that they're hitting. I wonder if I'm... Oh, it's a down, up. Is it? I don't. Was that like an animation movement there? Yeah, it's a da 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 da. Woo! That was sick. Because they're really hitting those up. I don't know my instruments. I don't know if they're hitting a hi hat, but I just know they're going to. They're hitting that part. Yeah, that part's sick. Da 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 da. Boom. So the more obvious parts are hitting the lyrics and the beats, but you can hear like the small that. I love it when for people who battle or people who can ride that level of musicality. I love seeing people ride that, the very, very subtle parts of the music that you can barely hear. That's what I'm trying to say. Da-da. Do. So there's a lot that happened right there from this, just the bigness and then slowing it down. So here, grooving. Then see that? Like from the big kind of like quick movements, big and slowing it down, slow it down, going back to the fast, quick movements. Boom, slow it down. Boom, slow it down. Do a lot of the chest rolls. Boom. Love the jump right there. It just makes it feel more dynamic. Probably helped him travel a little bit more. I said this earlier. They're really trying to write the lyrics on this. That is hard. And that is fast. Hey, Mariah. Love that. Dang it, it's almost as hard as Kai, man. He matches energy, but the level is almost there. It's cool when two dancers have the same energy. do da da da. Nice little change up on that. Look at that, man. That was sick. They're going crazy hard on this part of the choreography. Da da. That's where I think he kind of has the upper hand because he's killer on his levels. Look at that. The squat. Could be his pants too. Everything is super fast. Then they chill right here. They really slow it down here. I just love the mood changes and the textures. What the fuck did they just do with their feet? Da-da-da-da. Heel, heel, pivot. Oh, it's super like simple. Heel, heel, pivot. Heel, heel, pivot. It just feels super fast. Yeah, I mean, so when you break things down like this, you realize things are simple. They're just not easy. He's like half a second late, but he still made beat. So like hit, it's like a hit, heel pivot. It's just not easy in terms of trying to get it with the musicality. That's the challenging part. Did I just skip too far? Yeah, there we go. Da 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 da. Love this part. Da da. This part is sick. Whew. I just realized I'm like so lost in the sauce looking at the choreography. I forgot the singers right there. Did he almost like hit him? Just looking at the spacing. Yep. He like almost touched his hand. Like, hey bro, how you doing? You're doing great. Woof. Subtly going down to the floor, I just realized what was happening. Big, big, bring it down, boom. It's a little, oh, nice little ripple into that pickup. So let me see. Boom. Yeah, it's a ripple. Boom, 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 bad. There you go. Yeah. That part would look really sick, like from a top nosebleed view. That's where I would honestly like prefer to watch, so I can just watch the dancing. There you go. That's what I mean with the intricacies. So a very small movement. Boom, da 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 da. Then the fingers, da da da, and they drop. I don't know if is that a ripple? It looks like it. Da 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 da. Da, da. Super visual with that legs, especially from the shot. Kinda he messed up. He did a step over. See that? Instead of doing the rond jump like everyone else did. Just to draw the shapes. I just realized I haven't been using the pen enough. Just for fun. But he did a step over. Oh. Oh, on point with my arcs. Arc, arc, arc. That's what I see when I'm watching these things. Alright, that's it. Like I said, a lot of what dominated my eyeballs the most is the complexity of the choreography and the difficulty, just the choreography overall. I barely noticed any of the formation changes or the use of the floor, but a lot of it just felt centered. Am I right? If I just skim through a lot of this? Yeah, a lot of it was very centered. And then as you can see, as I'm skimming through a lot of this, centered the whole time practically. I mean, there are the moments where I wasn't really looking, like when he was doing his part right here, his solo dancing was here. I blame that hugely because I wasn't looking for that. I wasn't paying attention to that. But yeah, a lot of the formations felt centered. The transitions, let's see, felt walky. I could be wrong. Yeah, walking to the next formation, walk to the next formation, walk to. Let me see. Yeah, they walk to their formations. Then they walk to the next formation here. It was like a walk while using part of the movement. But yeah, nothing too like mind-blowing with the formations. But clever uses of them, like for this moment, for people doing their moments in the front. Yeah, nothing too much. I'd say they did what they needed to do with the formation and the blocking, but like I said, nothing too mind-blowing. So good use of spacing, but a lot of it was centered. It felt like just to draw, I almost feel like they only kept it around this space. I'm curious if I'm not sure if they went close enough to here or even a little further, but I'm just gonna do a quick skim through. I'm just curious. Okay, that's about the same space. That's about it. What they do a lot is they bring it up stage a lot. Or is it downstage? I always end up confusing that. Is it downstage? Downstage and upstage. They have a good amount of that. I'm just skimming through this now. Yeah, so just skimming through it, you see this little boundary that I have. They're in there a lot. Even then, that's the farthest they go. That's what I mean, it felt like centered. Because some groups, they go, like they really push it to a lot of it being here. But a lot of their formations end up being here the whole time. But yeah, that's it. Let's head on to performance video. Because if I react to the show, like I end up critiquing the camera work instead of like the performers. So let's enjoy. That's cool. I like how they like slightly changed their name. Or the type. Those are some clean blends. Oh. Clean, wow. These are really clean blends and Kai is pulling the shit out of that fucking crop top, man. I like the different looks from each cut. Damn, the guy in the red literally really makes me think it's like the fucking devil or something, man. Hey! Let's go. Man, you better know what you're... the movement around him. You better know what you're doing to not get in the way of the artist. Nice. That is... These cuts are sick. Whoever put this together is great. I'm loving the different wardrobe. Wow, this is... That's so fucking cool! Yeah, shouts out to whoever did this edit, man. These blends are clean, dude. That was sick. That was dope. Just for me to acknowledge how great they are at performance. This part was a trip. Just like skipping through. Oh, look at that. Look at them having a hard time. A fun time. Like, oh, you're there? That's like the best part of being a performer, just enjoying yourself on stage. This is fucking clever. Just mirroring it like that. This is fucking dope, man. This was genius. I'm glad I got to watch this version. When you slow it down, you notice the blends, but it's so fast. So fast, but it's so good, dude. That's it. I don't really have anything to say. It was dope. I enjoyed this performance video, and whoever edited it, shouts out to you. It was great choreography, great performance, great wardrobe. That's it. Let's head on to the next video.
All right, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who think might enjoy it. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you guys are notified when the videos are premiering, or even better, when I'm live streaming and I can talk to you guys, kind of have a little of a banter, and that way it's not kind of a one-sided conversation like it is right now. And we want to watch stuff beyond just the K-pop tutorials, because I know you're here for that, but I do share other content as well. So make sure to check out the podcasts I'm in, my social media companies, YouTube and podcasts, my dance companies, YouTube and podcasts, because I have my hands in a whole bunch of other places that I'm really passionate about, and I'm glad that, out of all the things I'm creating, that you guys are enjoying it. But feel free to check that stuff out too. And if you guys want to get just to keep plugging stuff in here, if you guys want to get early access to everything that I'm releasing, especially this month, since it's I'm doing a reaction month, I'm doing early access to everything as soon as it's done rendering, to everyone who's on the Patreon. So instead of having to wait like 13 days for an upcoming video, you'll get immediate access to it once I'm done editing it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.